What's going on, family? New day, new beginnings. Before we get started, hit that like and share button, subscribe button. What I wanted to briefly discuss is based on the thumbnail. The title is Daily Juggling. Um, you know, a lot of us live this life, man. Maintain our life balance. And some of us don't know where we're heading on a day-to-day basis, just based on the vibes that we put out. When you wake up in the morning, you gotta have a morning routine. And I always tell people, start by praying. And when you're praying, pray with purpose. Don't just pray for recreation, but pray for purpose. Because sometimes when you're just praying for recreation, you look at yourself as not getting ahead, but when you pray for purpose, you start feeling better about yourself. And praying with purpose sets the vibe for the day, either positive or negative. But it sets the tone for the day. You want to go out there with a positive outlook, and if you're a negative person, a negative outlook. But you got to understand, son, a positive outlook could get you negative results, and a outlook could get you positive results, or vice versa. That's how life is. You know, we're human beings, man. We're human beings by habit, man. We do things in the comfort of not only our homes and the comfort of how we go about seeing things. And I always say, man, you gotta get uncomfortable in life in order to get to get to your destination. You gotta be uncomfortable. And another thing too, man, we face a lot of distractions throughout the day, many distractions, and that's just the devil sending things your way. You know, via work, personal life, and so forth. But you gotta know how to work around those distractions, how to not even bother with them distractions. Because I always say this with me: if it's not a distraction that's catastrophic, I could care less about it. I could care less about it. That's just my mindset because I don't fall into that trap of lousiness. You know, um, and by me not falling into that trap of lousiness, distractions don't mean nothing to me. When I was younger, yeah, they got me. Now I could care less. I may feel a way about it, but I'm like, man, look, it's not doing anything to me. Just it's upsetting me more to a point where I may want to lash out, you know, and show a side of me I don't want to show. And the side of me that I might show, I'll leave that to for a catastrophic distraction. Another thing too, man, you gotta focus on things that are attainable. They gotta be attainable, man. Don't try to skip steps because the step that you skip today, it could hurt you the next day or the following day. So don't try to skip steps, man. Try to focus on everything that's attainable, man. Anything that's attainable, you go for it. If something's not attainable at that moment, just bypass it. Bypass it. And that's it. You know, I think Alvin Toffler had this quote. I mean, everybody know the quote already when he said, you gotta unlearn, and then relearn because that's the society we live in, and that's daily juggling, is learning, unlearning, and relearning. And I think a lot of us need to understand where we stand on a day-to-day business basis because it's juggling, social media, work, personal life, career-wise. Uh, it's a lot, and I think you gotta be a special type of person in order to deal with it. We all deal with the same problems. Wealthy, the rich, middle class, lower class. We all deal with the same thing, but on different levels. And you have to allow yourself the vision and the understanding to get around everything and to understand everything. And once I think you start doing that, I think your life would be totally different. You know, and like I said, man, don't let these don't let life get in the way of your happiness. That's the next thing. Don't let life get in the way of your happiness because a lot of times we allow that and then, it takes the wrong turn. Just let it be, let go of all your worries and your stress, man. Just let it be, man. Sometimes when you let go of that stuff and you like, it is what it is, you just see how your life will start happening more. Arguing with people are idiots. You know, this is daily. This is daily, and we, like I said before, we all go through it, and you gotta allow yourself to accept what is and what's not. That's it. That's it. The ball is not going to be in our court all the time. You know, we're not going to score all the time. That's life. And I think once we start understanding that as individuals, you know, life will get more simpler, you know. And the next thing I always say, don't follow people and look at what people did to get in their situations, because every situation is different. You'll go out there and try to do something a person did to get successful, and you'll get screwed. You know, everybody's different. Everybody's not the same. You know, everybody's not the same. People have little things about them that benefits them. But if you're trying something they did, it may not benefit you. It may just lead to more turmoil. So I think a lot of us need to understand, the daily life, the daily juggling with everything. You got to have a strong mentality, and you got to be aware of what's going on. Because remember, a lot of things is spiritually. Like I said, you set your day. And if you set your day the correct way, everything else is going to follow. And like I said, family, hit that like and share button, subscribe button. Like I said, leave me a comment. Yeah, I know I love the interaction. And like I said, man, it's daily juggling, but you got to understand how to get around it, and you got to understand how to make it benefit you in a positive way and not a negative way. One.